Hello, welcome to my channel, Grey Owl Mindset Mentor, the channel which is totally devoted to entrepreneurship. You're very welcome. My name is Ian Michael Pankhurst and I'm your host for this video. Let's jump straight into this video and we're going to talk about the three absolute essential things that you're going to need as an entrepreneur. In fact, the three essential things any business needs. And it's what I call the 3 Ps. It's product, people, and profit. 3 very important aspects, and we're going to take them in that order. They're all very important, but we're going to study them in this order because this is the order in which you're going to construct your business, okay? So, where should we start on this? Well, I think the safest place to start, in fact I know it is to choose the product for you to launch into entrepreneurship. It's probably the most vital link of all because it can make or break an endeavor. And the reason I say this is because so many businesses fail, not because of hard work, not because of inspiration, but very simply, they chose the wrong product for them anyway. Okay, so we're going to start with you. And the best way to ascertain what product you will sell eventually will depend to a very great extent to what you're passionate about in your life, what you're interested in, what your hobbies are. In other words, subjects that you know quite a bit about, because, you know, A, it's going to be easier for you to talk about it, it's going to have more credibility. Also, it's going to help you in the early days because it's going to be tough. You're going to get disappointments and frustrations and things are going up. So it's going to help you if you can maintain that enthusiasm. So I would suggest you look at 3 areas. What are your pastimes? What do you do in your spare time? Is it a hobby? Have you got a hobby, a particular hobby? Are you interested in or participate in any sport? And as I say, your interest. Another angle to look at, and a lot of people have found that they found a product by simply reviewing their previous experiences of buying things. Is there anything that you've bought over the last period of time? The other thing you're going to have to do, and I'm just going to make reference to it here, is you must find a niche, and I'm going to explain that a little bit later on. Then you're going to have to research, and again, that'll be covered in a later video, which reminds me to just have a quick plug in. There are going to be other videos, so I would strongly suggest that you subscribe and press that little button thing below with the bell, and you won't miss it. I don't want you to miss it. I really don't. Okay, and then the final thing, which is part of the profit aspect of it, is what I call the viability of it. So let's stick with the one subject. Let's stick with your hobbies and what have you. Let's go into hobbies. Now, I've done research on this, and to be honest with you, I'm a little bit surprised at some of the results I've got. But the number 1 hobby in the world is reading. Yeah. Now, I would imagine by reading they're on about what I would call the written page or the conventional book, and also, of course, with ebooks, that's become very, very popular. Last year in the United States, the amount of revenue spent on reading material was 24.90 billion euro. That's an awful lot of money for people to spend. And I came across another very, very interesting statistic as well. And this one really did surprise me. I think it'll surprise you. Over 1 billion, I repeat, billion views of educational material appears on YouTube every single day. When you're looking at the products you sell, what may seem to be non-consequential, but reading to me spells a big market. Let's go back to the number 2 on the list, which is traveling. Now this doesn't surprise me a lot. We live in an age of what you might call convenient traveling, and people love to travel. Now if you thought the previous statistic was amazing, this one is even triple amazing. Last year, and this is worldwide as far as I can ascertain, but the actual amount that consumers spent on travel, I think it might be more pertinent to say the travel industry, it produced a revenue of 7.2 billion. Yeah. Now there's a market, a product that you might look at. I'll just quickly go through the rest of them. Number 3 was fishing, and I've actually got some statistics on fishing which I may give you later. Crafts, sports, bird watching. I don't know whether that means the feathered type, I hope it does. Music, gardening, and video games. Right, okay, so let's just take one of those off the hobbies list, and let's see which of these particular sports gains the most revenue, the most popularity in the world. Number 1 on the list doesn't surprise me. It's football. That is football, soccer. Now, if I was to choose one of those as a possibility, I would look at football and soccer. Yeah. And again, I couldn't have done this without the help of Google, obviously. I haven't got that sort of photographic memory, but what Google tells me that soccer has over 4 billion followers. Soccer, when they play the World Cup, is the most viewed competition in the world. Now, one of the subjects which didn't appear on the list of either interest or sports, and maybe it falls in between the cracks, I don't know, but that's pet ownership. Over 50%, I think it's actually 55%, just over half the population in America have one sort of pet or another. I can tell you that's a very, very big market, pets. And what sort of pets do American people have? Well, the most popular, and I don't know whether you can call it a pet or not. It's fish, actually. Is fish a pet? I don't know. But anyway, 142 million fish are kept in tanks in the United States. Cats, there are 83 million cats. 74 million dogs. Another thing which inspired me to have a look at this subject in perhaps a little bit more depth than I normally would is there was one video on dogs. I think it was called Why You Should Watch Dog Videos, and it got 16 million views. It's got to be an all-time record for views perhaps, but that's just one video on dogs. And cats, well, cat videos got 2.5 billion views in 1 year. My friends, I hope that's given you an insight to how you can go about finding this product. It can be a very fascinating subject for you. It can be very enjoyable, but it's very essential that you get it right, or as right as you possibly can. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about the niche market, which you'll need to look at, and we're going to discuss some individual niches which you can develop. So thanks for watching this. Please subscribe. I thank you for those people that have subscribed. I appreciate your interest and your support. Click the subscribe button. Click the bell button. Have yourself a very good week, and I'll see you very soon. I wish you all the luck. Goodbye for now.